other backup computer. What I actually did was get another graphics card for it. If you remember this backup machine, it basically, what happened was it was running. I was watching a Twitch video. Zero Fossil Fuels was live at the time, and all of a sudden the screen went all bad and corrupted. It all froze up. So I hit the reset button because it was locked up, wouldn't do anything, and it started to reboot, and it got so far through the reboot, and then green stripes came across the screen, and that was it, dead. So I didn't want to bore you with all this technical stuff, but I've just had all the memory, well, the memory out. I've had all the peripherals unplugged up. I unplugged all the serial and USB leads from the motherboard. All I had connected to it was the mouse, the keyboard, and, well, the power supply, obviously. And I couldn't, obviously I had the graphics card, I mean the monitor plugged in the back, but we had nothing. It didn't post or anything. All it did was, all we got was a light, a green light on the motherboard or something, yeah. And we didn't get anything like a beep or anything. It didn't go into BIOS, it didn't do anything. So I am suspecting CPU. I'm just trying to get this thing up. Right, so the reason I'm suspecting CPU is because the CPU controls everything, right? If the CPU is dead, which is possible because I did get it off eBay, it could be one of them Chinese statically ESD destroyed things which have been mishandled. I'm trying to get the power lead so I don't trip over the damn thing. I'm trying to charge my phone, you see. So anyway, the good news is I do have another CPU, but the trouble is it's a single core, it's not a twin core. So what I'm in the process of doing, because I've basically tested everything else, I've just taken the CPU heatsink, which is here, out, and there's the old, that's another 939 I wrote on the back so I wouldn't forget what it was. Is a shit and fairly cheap. Mind you, that's probably why it failed, because I got it cheap. So the dual core probably came out of some other computer, and somebody might have even tried to heat it or something to bring it back to life, which is probably why I got the rotten end of the stick with it. So I don't know. So, I better get my thermal paste while I'm on this side of the wire, because I have to step over the damn wire every time. Let's see. Oh bollocks, I'm dropping everything here. So, I got the power supply, minus 12 volts present, plus 5 volts present, plus 12 volts present. All the voltages are there. So I knew that because this is the decent power supply that's in here. It's a Corsair. They're not junk like some of them are. Right, see if I can get over it. I've got to step over this blooming wire. I ain't got much room in here, but I've got to clear this table up. I really have to start putting some stuff away. Ever since these painters, ever since the decorator, they came to redo my bathroom, I have not got sorted out yet. I've got some boxes of stuff that used to be my mum's, and some, well, I have to sort it out. Well, I'm going to get rid of this thermal grease off this CPU before I take it out, because you know what happens, don't you? You guessed it, it goes all over your hands. I just don't want to make a bigger mess than that. Yeah, it's not good stuff to get on your hands anyway. Oh, new wood fall out the bin and go on the floor. Right. So I think my squirty bottle's just about worn out. There's a thermal. This little thing that's bobbing about is temperature probe for the. I've got external fans, extra fans in here, a case fan. It goes through the temperature module, which is at the top, and that basically increases the fan speed. Right, let's take this zero insertion. Oh, I better get the other one ready to pop in. I don't want to be statically discharging anywhere, do I? Which way around does it go? Ah, it's the same way as that one. Right, oops. Right, now I've touched the bloody pins now. Right, so I've got my hand on the case to ground myself. Oh, I think I'm going to have... Oh, there we go. It was stuck. So there's the CPU out. No sign of anything. I'm just going to put it face down on there a minute. And I've got to put this other one in. I'm keeping my hand on the case while so I'm not going to statically come on, you should just drop in. You've been in there before. There you go. There we go. Right, it's in. Push this down. Okay, so I've got another CPU in there now. Let's put this one in this box so that it's protected from, just in case there's nothing wrong with it. But I suspect it's had it. I've got a feeling. I've just got a gut feeling about it. ESP, whatever you call it. But my ESP's been wrong before, so gut feeling can be wrong. So a little bit of thermal paste. Actually, there is quite a bit on this heatsink, but yeah, won't hurt to put a bit more on here. I just put a dollop in the middle, and it should squeeze out because there's quite a bit on there. We want good thermal contact, don't we? Oops, I don't want to drop my thing. So these wires are a frigging pain to wrap around here, I tell you. Right, let's put this on. There's always a possibility that the CPU is the culprit, and we won't know until I get this damn thing in. Have I got this the right way around? Yeah. Alright, let's put this clip down. Hopefully nothing's going to break off, because these clamps are pretty tight. There we go, got you. So the fan's in. Now plug the fan back in. We don't want to miss out with it overheating, do we? If it does boot up. But you see, everything was stone cold and nothing was getting warm, so it appeared almost as if the whole machine was in a state of limbo where it's post-boot. No, not post-boot, pre-boot. Before it even started, it was in that place where it says, don't bother me, I'm having a sleep, sort of thing. Don't wake me up, I want to sleep, sort of situation. And because it never did a thing. It never beeped, it never did one little thing. So will it do anything? Okay, I'm I'm praying that it's just the CPU, because I have just about given up on this thing, you know, because I've had backache every time. Well, I worked on this a few months ago, and I was really busy with that magnet motor project. And at the moment, my other computer is busy defragging, scan disking, check disking all my hard drives. And it's going to take hours. I thought, well, I'm not going to stare at that bloody phone for hours because it drives me mad. I thought, why don't I do, what can I do while I'm waiting for that? And I'm thinking, let's do the backup computer. Let's see, I've been meaning to put the CPU in for months now. I just haven't got around to it. And then the decorator showed up, well, the workman, to do my bathroom. So if this thing beeps when I turn it on, it's but if it doesn't beep, it's yeah. But at that point, I think I'll give up, because it'll most likely be the motherboard. I've got another motherboard, but it was overclocked. I got it off eBay, and it uses loads of electric, and it gets really hot. And what with energy prices right now, I am not going to put that motherboard in this machine. No way. I was trying to get another one of these motherboards off eBay, right? And I was that close to getting it. I had to wait 3 days to get the money to buy it. Somebody else got it, didn't they? It was exact, brand new replacement motherboard for this. I wouldn't have had to do anything to the setup or the operating system. I could have just put the new motherboard in. But yeah, sod's law, somebody else got it. That's why I'm not in the position where I want to basically put a new motherboard in this, because I just can't be arsed. I really can't. It's a backup computer. I've got the virtual machine now. I can use that for running on the internet. I can do just about everything with the virtual machine, which this used to do for me. So right, anyway, let me just check everything, make sure I've got everything plugged in. All the cables in. Make sure I haven't left anything out, because I might have left stuff unplugged last time, you see, when it's even got a floppy drive still in it, you see, this thing has. It's a bit of a hybrid. It's a mixture of old and new. It's got some SATAs in there. That's what the 939s are, really. They're a kind of mixed bag of everything. They've got the SATAs, they've got the IDEs, they've got the, you know what I mean. They're kind of in betweenies. Right, I think everything's plugged in, so I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed. I'll move the camera over here in a sec. Just give me a tick. Bloody heavy. Right, it's a bit dark down there, so what I'm going to have to do... actually, it'd be better if I just point the camera at the screen, right? Because it's dark down there. Let's just point you at that screen. Sorry, the hard disk caddy's in the way. Let's just point you over here. Now, I'll move the caddy anyway. If the thing boots up, you'll be first to see it on screen. Unless I've got my fat bum in the way. But I'm trying not to do that. Oh my god, that keyboard wants it clean. It's got dust all over it. So, if that monitor comes on, when I turn this on, I've got to plug the leads back in. Hang on. Power leads and everything, monitor. I don't know if it's going to work or not. On the other hand, if it destroyed a CPU, it could destroy another one. If it's a serious motherboard issue. But it's a single core, I'm not really worried about it. I think that one was cheap and all. Actually, no, it wasn't. I think I bought that one new. Come to think of it. But it's about half the speed. It's not as fast as that dual core was. Trying to find the holes to plug everything in. Right, I'm just plugging the keyboard in. Got the keyboard in. Now let's plug the mouse in. Mouse is plugged in. Power lead. Let's plug that in. Right, power lead's plugged in. That's about all I'm plugging into this thing. Right, are we going to see anything? That's a damn switch. Oh. Right, power button. Come on. Nope. Hey, it beeped. I think it beeped. That means that the graphics card is on the other, the graphics is on the other. Oh no, this doesn't. I think it beeped, didn't it? I'm pretty sure it beeped. Hang on, let me try that again. Unless I'm hearing things. Oh, well, is there another? No, there isn't another graphics card in here. Pretty sure it beeped. I might be hearing, I might be imagining it. Just a minute, is there another? Oh, there's another socket on here. Oh, damn it, it's the other type. Hang on. How do I get it to switch to a different... I can't even see the screen, so how the hell do I get it to... Well, what I can do is put the other graphics card back in, because it worked on that one. I might have to do that. Put the original graphics card back in. Let's just see if this does this again. Alright, come on. Are you plugged in? Alright, I'm going to listen more carefully this time. No, it didn't beep. I don't think. I thought I heard it beep. I must have been hearing things. I was hoping it was going to beep, you see. I must have imagined it. Unless it beeped and now it won't beep. Oh, is the keyboard working? Oh, that's the point. Keyboard wouldn't work last time. Wouldn't light up. No. Will the power button work? No. God, that keyboard. It's been like that for 3 years. Or is it 2 years? I don't know. Hang on, are we plugged in the right hole? Unplug it. Plug it back in again. No, it's dead. Motherboard must be fried. I could have sworn I heard that damn thing beep. I'll have to play. I'll play the video, the live stream back later. So, something's getting warm. Mind you, I've plugged everything back in now, so. Is the CPU getting warm? No. Stone cold. The green light's on. Hang on, let me just bring you down here a minute. Just give me a sec. I don't want to drop the camera. Try not to. hang on, it's zoomed in, hang on a sec. Right, that's better. So we have the green light. So motherboard, basically that means good. And where's my torch? What's my torch now? Bit dark down here. The torch. Hang on. Oh. I believe this. I'll put the torch over here somewhere. Nope. That's odd. I had it a minute ago. So... oh, I can see it. Hang on. Okay, so... right. Up here you can see a bit better. Right, so memory's all okay. Yeah. And that fan there is to cool the hard drives a little bit. Move some air across them because they do. There's a lot in here. A lot of hard drives. There's actually not a see one. Well, actually there's only two. This one. I think there used to be three, but I took one out. I've got. I don't know what. I can't remember what that bottom one is. I'm very disappointed. The only possibility is one of these capacitors on the motherboard is shorted and it's preventing it booting. And I really, possibly one of them bloody red things up there, I don't know. They're supposed to be solid caps, no, I doubt it. No, those red ones, I think they go bad. So, oh, it looks like at some point I'm going to have to take the motherboard out, but not today. I'm not, as I said, I'm not in a rush. Anyway, that's it. Short video on you see the light just stays on the front, look. So, on the front, the light just stays on all the time. That's the hard drive light, by the way, the red light. Oh, where's the green light? It's on the other side, isn't it? The green light is for the power. Hang on a minute. Can't see it. Just let me go out. Let me go around the front because I can't see a damn thing. There should be a green light and a red light. Oh, the red light's for the hard drive. Oh, the green light is on. Yeah, I can see now. So the green light's on. That's the power. The red light's for the hard drive. And it's just stuck on. And the display tells me the temperatures at the front are good. CPU, that temperature probe is right next to CPU and it says it's 30, so it's bloody cold. It's not getting warm. That fan spin thing in the middle isn't connected, by the way. Anyway, so see you later. I'll sleep on it. Probably 1,000 years. Does happen now.